So
I saw.
I went with very small fishing town in Maine when we created him.
Yeah, just a bit past Bar Harbor.
Just a bit.
I looked it up. I'm like, where is this?
Okay. All right. So tonight we're going to be playing Call of Cthulhu. We're going to be playing the Lightless Beacon. The Lightless Beacon is a module that's written by Leigh Carr and with Lynn Hardy. It was written for a special day. I remember Greg Stafford Day. Greg Stafford was a role-playing game developer. He was one of the first role-playing game developers. There is a joke in the game industry that if you think of a new game mechanic, Greg Stafford did it first and probably did it in the 1980s. Greg Stafford was the primary force behind Glorantha, which is the RuneQuest and the HeroQuest systems and worlds. And sadly, he passed not too long ago. He had a great saying and motto, "We are all us," which is something that I personally, really prescribe to. So with that, the story starts with our characters aboard the, excuse me, aboard the SS Essex County. It's a mixed passenger and cargo ship that is traveling to Rockport, Massachusetts. Now, it's April 26th in 1926, or excuse me, April 12th in 1926. It's a pretty cool day, but not too bad for the spring. The North Atlantic here is known to be a little bit chilly, but also known to be a little bit stormy as we have spring storms off the point here. At Folly's Point, roughly 15 minutes ago, the lighthouse has gone blank. It has shut off. Now, everyone's standing on deck. They're sheltered. The rain is coming down at a pretty good amount. It's a nice storm, not something to toss the ship, but something to keep the blood flowing. You did see the illumination from the lighthouse, but since it's gone dark, everyone around the ship has been scurrying quite a bit. There's been talk and some nerves from everyone as to what's going on. You've been traveling for a few hours, and with that, who is sitting next to or chatting next to whom? So I think Bobby being the commercial fisherman, you're not commercial fisherman, but commercial sailor. The captain has been barking out orders because you've been through this area quite a bit. There's rocks here, and there's a reason why there's a lighthouse. A lot of ships have gone down not too far. Bureau agent, Agent Bishop, you're out looking the outside and thinking about what you're going to be doing coming up, and Virginia and Sammy, the two of you are standing next to each other, watching the rain come down as the ship tosses and turns there in the open sea.
I can tell you that I am just finding the storm just fascinating, just watching the rain come down and all the different shapes it makes and the darkness and light and all the different colors. It's just really fascinating to look at. It's just really inspiring.
Great. Have you seen the land anywhere? Because it's dark over here and we can't see the rocks coming. So
the rocks aren't very pretty, so I haven't really been looking at
those the rocks are
so
deadly,
much.
And if you want to meet them, face to face, we can keep it dark. That's fine.
Okay, fine. Well, I can keep an eye out then. I will start looking for rocks.
Now, at the moment that Bobby says fine, there is what sounds like sheet metal tearing, and the boat lurches.
We
And
found the rocks.
an alarm goes up. You hear a bell, ding, 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 ding. Beat to quarters. Yeah, I'm using pirate terms, but that's okay. Sue me. I wrote a pirate book. All of the crewmen get, they get on to high speed and then get to different areas, and some are overlooking the side, looking to see where they're at. Bobby, you notice that the ship has stopped. It is stuck, and the waves are still coming.
This is bad.
The captain yells out, "To the lifeboats! We're taking on too much water." And the
How
crew.
much-
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. How much time do we have before we have to go to the lifeboats? I got some things I want to get.
Well, you can make a hustle back to whatever that you want to go grab.
Okay.
If you ask one of the passing by people that's like, "To the lifeboats," they're like, "Now, you need to go now."
I'm just gonna go. Let's go to those boats.
I'll just follow the crowd.
We're not saving a seat for you.
So, Bobby, you're helping all of the folks on board the lifeboats, and then finally you get everybody aboard, and you see that all of the sailors were assigned a different lifeboat to assist. You got everybody on board yours. No one else seems to be left aboard the ship. And then you hear a crack, and the ship shifts and moves again, and a wave comes by and splashes over the edge of the boat onto the deck. Besides the fact that you're cold from the rain, everyone is now a bit cold from the ocean water, but you're aboard the lifeboat. You have the opportunity, Bobby, to lower the lifeboat now if you like.
Yes, please.
All right. In doing so, you hop down into it.
Mhm.
And as soon as the lifeboat hits the water, you see up ahead that a large rock has penetrated the hull, and the boat itself, with one more wave, kind of bends around that rock, and you see it starts to sink in much, much more quicker. You're all aboard the lifeboat, and you see a couple lifeboats go off in different directions. Some have lights, 2 or 3 of them have lights, and then within a moment, the main ship goes down, and the 4 of you are aboard this lifeboat. So where are we going? What are we doing?
Just hit rocks. Can we see anything else?
You do see the island not too far off. It's off to your left. So off to the port side there. And, with a good heave and a hoe with the oars, you can get there. Who would like to take up the oars instead of just sitting there floating in the ocean?
I'll take up an oar.
Yeah, sure.
No.
I can help.
All right. So I would like everybody to make a strength roll. So you just need to click on strength. There we go. All right.
I'm sorry, I'm not seeing strength on the.
Strength is
At the top.
at the top.
Oh, top. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Excellent. All right. So everyone did fantastic. And you push through the choppy waters, and you land on a sandbar about 10 10 to 20 feet away from the actual shoreline itself. The waves are crashing onto the boat, so you're not able to actually, say necessarily surf the boat in, but it is, you can get out of the boat, or you can try to push yourself off of the sandbar from here.
I think try pushing,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then if that fails, we get up.
All right. So give me a pilot boat roll.
That be there. It is.
Where is pilot boat roll?
So you may not have it on your character sheet.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oof.
yeah.
Oof,
Oh boy.
seems bad.
That is
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, we're walking.
Remember when I said I wanted to know if you guys could swim?
Oh boy.
So Bobby, you try maneuvering the boat to get it off of the sandbar.
Mhm.
You turn the boat sideways against the waves, and a large wave just comes by and upends the boat and spills you all into the water. The water's not very deep here, but to get to land, I'm going to need a swim roll from everyone.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. So Sammy and Bob, you guys make it to a spot where you can stand and walk into the shore, and Virginia and Agent Bishop, the water's just pounding you too hard, and you end up getting bounced off of the ground a few times, and eventually the surf spits you out onto shore, but you do suffer 1 point of damage, 1 hit point. You'll find your hit points in the upper left-hand corner of the sheet. I think they're in the upper left-hand corner on this one.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes, they are. As you're battered and bruised by the sea.
Is there something we have to do for the hit points? Do we do
Just-
we need to click something or?
Yes, you can just click on the hit point and then lower it down by 1. So if you have Agent Bishop, let me see real quick here. So you've got 12, so you can just mark that first one down to an 11.
But how do I? It's not letting me.
We change it to edit.
Oh, aha.
There you go. And then change it off of edit. Awesome.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Oh, let's see.
So you take an assessment of where you're at, looking about, you're on the island where the lighthouse is. Through the choppy waters, you see that the other lifeboats have gone around. Some have caught the current, and follows that through, and looks like they're heading away from the island itself, either around it in either direction. Where the 4 of you are on the island of the lighthouse itself, and the rain is just pouring down. You are at the northern tip of the island. You see off to your right on the beach, there is a good-sized dock. Can everyone see the map on roll 20?
I see a black rectangle.
Yeah, I just see black.
Right. How about now?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quick adjustment. There we go.
Okay.
So you wash ashore here. If you see on the map, I'm
Mhm.
clicking and highlighting, and If we want to highlight a different spot, this goes for everyone here. If you take your mouse and you long click on a location, you're able to actually highlight a spot, and that shows us where we're at or where you want to talk about or point out.
Okay.
All right. So all of your luggage has gone down with the ship. Yeah, kind of sad.
Super. We should probably get inside.
Yeah, I want to find out if there's anybody here too,
Good idea.
because I know who's supposed to be here, and the lighthouse is off. So
Well, that's a good help. Let's go find out what that is.
All right.
Let's
So you
get out
guys,
of this rain.
so you guys are going to make a trek uphill to the lighthouse itself.
Mhm.
All right. It is the lighthouse looks like that. Actually, can I? Nope, it doesn't show the top if I change my, but it looks like that.
Need to find this lighthouse.
ah,
There we go. There's a picture of the lighthouse. So it's a traditional New England style lighthouse with a small home at the bottom. There's a lot of mystery and romance to the lighthouses and the lighthouse keepers. Stories have been told about them. Movies have been made about them. They are a special folk that choose to go off and live off on their own for months at a time with only their fellows to keep them company, but to also protect thousands that travel the waterways up and down the eastern seaboard. As you travel up, you see that the building itself, there is a door right at the northern point of the house. It sits smack dab right in the middle there. And it looks as though the door is slightly ajar and there's a little bit of light coming from within the house itself.
Bobby, after you.
I'm not the one who knows anyone here.
I'm going to go up and I'm going to just knock like on the side, like on the door frame,
Okay.
and say, and be like, "Hello, Cassidy," a couple times, and then listen.
Nothing comes back. There's no response at the moment. Give me a listen roll.
Ah,
Okay. So there's a bit of thunder and lightning going on, and it obscures any noise really from within the house. So no one calls out, no one responds back to you.
Okay, well, let's get out of the rain since no one's going to jump out and murder us.
yeah, I'll push the door open and keep announcing myself as I go inside. Like, hey,
Yeah, I'll
it's
follow.
Sammy. And let
door
everybody in.
All right.
Sorry.
It's all right. The door opens up and opens up into a hallway. Now, the hallway is lit at the very back end of the hallway, but it's dark as soon as you go in. There is a set of buttons right inside the door underneath a coat hook. It seems like they have electricity out here. And on the coat hooks, you see that there's a couple oil-skinned coats and a pair of galosh two pair of galoshes actually sitting on the floor there. There are no lanterns hanging from the inside of the from the normal hooks that are here.
Are the galoshes wet?
One pair is actually wet.
It looks like somebody's home.
Either of the cloaks as well.
The cloaks are dry.
Well.
Turn on the lights, leave it dark in here.
Oh, turn on the lights,
Okay.
please.
You hear the sound of electricity, and it kind of buzzes throughout the entire house, and the lights come on, and it fries just a little bit above your head as the electric chandelier lights up. Ahead of you, you see that it looks like there's scratch marks on the hardwood floor. And it looks like there's something disturbed on the floor about, halfway down, and a dark pool of liquid at the
boy.
final door to the left.
That's not spooky at all.
Sammy, I think we got some bad news about your friend over here.
Yeah, I don't like this at all.
Yeah, I don't think they did either. So we poking around, looking for other stuff, or are we gonna look at the disgusting pile of blood?
I mean, we could do a little bit of both, I feel like. I think I'm gonna call out again. Now that we're in the house and there's not,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go like closer to where the blood is in that room.
All right. So you walk down the hallway, and as you get about halfway down, you hear the sound of cutlery falling to the ground, and then a door opening.
Hello?
No response.
Hello's gonna work one of these times.
Well, that sounded like the silver was falling, so we should probably
Yeah.
investigate the kitchen.
Yeah, let's go.
So you step a little bit further, and you do see underneath the door there is a large pool of blood into the kitchen, which is here. Does everyone see where that's located?
Mhm.
Mhm.
In the kitchen itself, you see there's a sink, there's a table with 3 chairs, and the door that leads outside is standing wide open.
Now, this blood could be from anything. I don't know if y'all have ever butchered a chicken, but it's a messy job. So that's what I'm just saying. They might be,
Well, in the middle
taking
of the
care
hall,
of
though.
dinner.
And
When you need a
with
snack,
that,
you need a snack.
the tea kettle on top of the stove starts to whistle.
Sammy jumps.
I just
Right.
gesture incredulously. This is normal to you.
I run over and turn it off.
Okay. You take it off because it's a wood fired stove. All right. So you take it off. The whistle goes away as you take it off the fire. When you step into the room and get to the stove itself, you see behind the door remnants of a chair. One of the chair legs is still there with nails in it, and it is also covered in blood. Also, the door to, like I mentioned, the door to the outside is standing there wide open with the rain coming through.
Is there blood kind of trailing towards the door or water kind of trailing in?
There is some, it looks like there is some water trailing in, but no blood coming in through the door.
Okay.
The blood is directly behind the door and underneath it.
Okay.
Still holding the teapot, I take a step back.
Okay.
So
Seema?
kind of getting a scope of this. So it goes from the hallway into the kitchen. This door is open, and then the chair is
Just in there.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I'll peek out the door
yeah.
outside, see if there's anything awry.
Any
Okay.
footprints or anything?
So outside you see that there is large, not large, but there's tall brush, you know, typical of the islands here. You know, it's like a tall reed, stands maybe about 2.5, 3 foot tall. Outside, you see what looks to be a large duck footprint. Well, 2 of them actually. 1 for each foot.
How large?
I would say maybe 13 inches long,
Or- That thing's got to be
Okay.
huge.
13 inches by maybe 6 inches wide.
I think these are flippers.
That makes sense.
Yeah, this is like a diver or something.
Are the footprints going anywhere? Are there more than 2? Are there?
No,
series?
there's just the pair.
Okay.
And it looks as though that they do disappear off into the reeds.
That's just bad form. You're supposed to walk backwards in those.
I don't know anybody that could walk
Hmm.
forward in those well. You end up looking like a goof, right?
Mhm.
Well, it looks like these footprints lead to the only living person here right now. So,
Mhm.
what choice?
I'm
do we
pretty
have?
sure we're the only living people here right now. So
With that, as soon as you say that, it sounds like you hear a gunshot,
Oh,
yay.
but it sounds like the gunshot came from above you.
We all just slowly look
oh,
up.
yeah. Who wants to go up? Up.
And then you hear 5 more in rapid succession.
Oh gosh. And are we out in the open?
Yes. Well, you're outside. It's easy to
Right.
step back into the house.
Yeah.
Looking up, had we seen any like muzzle fire or
Give me a spot hidden roll.
spot hidden?
Give you a what roll?
Spot hidden.
Spot.
The character sheet should be in alphabetical order. If it's not, don't blame me. Wow. Mel, do you want to go ahead and give me a spot hidden as well? Awesome. All right.
Incredible.
Wow, close.
So how I do this and how I explain it, if everyone succeeds on something that uncovers information, generally I work backward. So the person that had the lowest, the worst success, in this case is the highest roll, I give them their information, and then I give them as we go down, as we go down the list, I add more information. Now, obviously, most players are going to share that information, you know, with the group. I like that to happen, but this way your character feels a little bit special because they may know a little bit more. So Virginia, you do see up ahead, upstairs in the lighthouse itself, in the actual top of the lighthouse, you did see a little bit of a muzzle flash where you're looking. You can't see exactly where. Sammy, you also see the same. You see the muzzle flash up there, and you see a body fall up there at the on the ledge itself. And then Bobby and Agent Bishop, you can tell that the muzzle flare was not fired from a normal person's height. It looks like that person might be either on the ground or kneeling, but it wasn't as though that somebody was firing from 5 or 6 feet tall. It looks like, you know, they fired from below that. But you also obviously did see the shadow of a body fall up on the balcony of the lighthouse itself.
All right, that was 6 shots. We might be in the clear. We going?
I guess.
It might be
Go.
Sammy's friend.
The dude with the gun might be less scary than what they're shooting at. I'm just saying.
Yep.
It's just people. It's fine.
Absolutely fine. No worries.
That was convincing.
What could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words.
Yeah.
We're fine.
So you step back inside to the kitchen area.
Mhm.
Who's kind of going first? Who's walking first? What's all happening?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if
And-
I can find something heavy, or you can grab that chair leg.
Chair
With the
leg.
nails in it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And grab that and run up the stairs with it.
Okay.
Do I see any
A nice-
cutlery laying around from the falling cutlery?
Yes, you actually do see that there is a very nice chef's knife.
I will grab that.
Okay. It's very
Right.
well balanced. Yeah, pretty fantastic. Well made.
Is there anything else in the room that can be used as a weapon?
I don't know. You're still holding on to the tea kettle, I think.
Oh, nice.
That's full
All
of
right, I got the
hot
water.
water.
I wouldn't even
Anyway.
worry so much about the hot water. More it's like that you've got a stainless steel pot that you can wing at somebody's head.
It's a
I like the way you.
kettlebell.
I like the way you think.
Kettlebell, no kidding, right?
There's like a pot or something. You're like a nice frying pan.
Yeah, you grab a cast iron pan.
Yeah, perfect.
Frying pans, who knew?
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with a nice pan.
So you head into the hallway and round the corner. It opens up into a large circular room. This is the lighthouse proper, and there is a spiral staircase that leads up to the beacon itself. It's quite tall. It's about 60 feet high. 50, 60 feet. So it goes up quite a bit. And I'm sorry, who is last?
I'm probably bringing up the rear with my chef's knife.
Did you close the outside door?
I did not.
Okay, no problem. And who is going first?
That would be me.
All right. So Agent Bishop, you're working your way up. You also have a service revolver, Agent Bishop.
Oh yeah, that's
You
right.
do have a firearm. You are a federal agent. So you do have that as well. But that's okay. I like the idea of making use of improvised weapons. No need to use the firearm until you need it, right?
I'm not nervous. What are you talking about?
Yeah, not nervous at all. No.
Fine.
Yeah. So you make it up and continue up the stairs. It's a pretty good trek up the stairs. There's a special feeling for those that have to walk up and down this multiple times a day. These guys must have amazing calves.
Yeah.
So the first room that you enter is the service room itself. And that is the level, this level here, marked number 23. All around you see that there's wiring, there are boxes, there are items that say glass, there's things, all kinds of repair items that have already been lugged up here. Maintenance items, if you will, and you see that there are some tools. Continuing to go up top, you actually get to the beacon itself. You see that the beacon itself is dark. The lantern is out. Rain is coming in as 2 panes of glass have been shattered. And there's a little bit of glass that crunches underneath. The rain kind of blows in sideways and the wind is blowing. Even though the wind is blowing, you still catch the smell of something slightly copper and a very fishy smell. When you all crest to the top and see above, there is blood all on the floor itself. It's making the metal decking slippery. And looking around and seeing all of the gore, it prompts everyone to kind of be taken back a little bit. I would like everybody to make a sanity roll to see how well this impacts you. All right.
I'm trying to find sanity.
Toward the top.
Right next to your hit points.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, got it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Well, that makes sense.
All right. So, Agent Bishop, you're used to seeing crime scenes, but you're not used to seeing this much blood. And you're also seeing something that doesn't seem right. You notice that the blood near the ledge itself doesn't really look like human blood. It's a little bit too watery. Has a bit of a silver sheen to it. And ooh, you lose 4 points of sanity. So holding on, and you're kind of you're feeling a bit uneasy about it. Sammy, sadly, your sanity loss is a little bit more. Well, potentially more. It's a D6. It's because you see the body of your former colleague, George Cassidy, lying there dead. His face has been scratched open. He has blood pouring from his chest and from his stomach, and in his hand there is a revolver lying on the ground. This is not the body you guys had seen fall.
Oh,
There's another body that's laying face down in a black skinned cloak.
Rip that one open.
Okay. So flipping it over, it's not what you expect. The person's eyes and their face is just wrong. It seems as though that their eyes are a bit too big. Their nose is just a bit of a slit, and their mouth is wide with a whole mess load of teeth. Not to mention the scales that are on his face.
What is that?
It's a mess is what that is.
That is what you see. So it's it looks like a fish person. They've got like dangly things hanging from its cheeks, and in its chest, quite a few bullets. You do see that he is dressed in a suit.
Not
The
terribly
tie-
attractive, but that's a very nice suit.
The tie is a double Windsor, and it's tied with precision. Like it's a perfect knot. There are nails and claws on this fellow's hand. what is this thing? What's going on?
Now, I don't know any fish that wear suits. How did this fish learn to wear a suit? That's all I want to know.
Probably
Yeah.
school.
Mm.
I'm gonna squat down and take a closer look.
I think I was given a heads up about puns. It's fantastic, though.
We love the puns.
Normally, I would push you off all the cliffs. We do like game over. We start again, but nope. Tony's like, no, we need 2 hours of stream time. So-
TPK.
Bodies fall, everyone dies.
All right. So, Agent Bishop, you lean down and check him out.
Yes.
All right. You see that he has 3 bullet wounds in him. If you want to go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll, we can kind of see what else is going on with him. All right, excellent. Ooh, very close. You know what? Since you rolled so close, it'll be nice. You see that he has in his breast pocket there is a coin, a metal coin, and you pull it out, and on one end it's actually a golden coin. It glints in the lightning that strikes overhead. On one side there is an obelisk. On the other there is a triangle with an eye, with a bunch of tentacles coming off the triangle.
Anybody recognize this this currency? I flick it over to Bobby.
Sammy, I think you know about that.
Yeah, Sammy's gonna want to take a look at it for sure.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby, give it to Sammy.
Yeah, take it. I don't want anything to do with this.
Since I flicked it at you, sorry about that.
I'm getting oddly obsessed with the fish people. I'm just kind of leaning over them and staring at them,
Okay.
their faces and their facial structure.
So, Sammy, what do you make of this?
So Sammy, this is something that George had mentioned,
Okay.
that Cassidy had mentioned in the past, of being something that he was working on and wanted to talk with you about.
Right. I
And-
imagine that it's related to why I came out to begin with.
Give me an appraise roll.
Dang.
This would catch a pretty good penny on, to specific buyers.
Mhm.
It's just strange enough that you could probably talk up some kind of tale, but it's gold. And why can't I open Mel's character sheet? Oh well, I'm gonna have to rely on you to do that, Mel. Can you give now? Do you have either? Do you have natural world as a skill?
Natural world. I do.
Give me a natural worlds roll. All right. There's scales on this guy very similar to some some fish that maybe you've gone fishing as a youth and whatnot, but you also notice that behind their ears and their shoulders there's a pointy type of needle, and then there's also one on his right arm. Did you want to check the left arm to see if it's still there?
Yeah, I want to check, behind each ears, arms, everything.
Okay. You pick up the left arm, and you feel yourself getting pricked by the needle, and the needle sticks in your hand as you pull your hand away, and it's about a good 6-7 inches long.
I'm going to look at the wound on my hand. Do I see anything? Does it feel weird? Does it sting in a weird way where I got pricked?
No, it doesn't sting. As a matter of fact, it feels kind of numb. And with that, you notice that everything is getting a little bit blurry.
Oh no. Okay. And I'm just going to relay this to the group. Hey guys, stay away from the pointy bits. It makes you feel kind of woozy.
You notice that Virginia is kind of swaying a little bit, and up here on the balcony, that's not that good. You guys recognize that she may be sick, or she may be going down.
It's going to run up and just kind of
Yeah.
ease the weight as the budget body starts dropping.
Okay. Virginia, you're sitting on the ground. You're sitting on the floor. You're not entirely sure how you got there, but Bobby's standing next to you.
You can't fall down if you're already down. All right, just remember that.
Makes sense.
Just stay away from the window, because that's a further kind of down that you don't want.
There's something weird with these fish people.
Mhm.
The fact that they're fish people didn't tip you off?
I might be allergic to fish.
Well, it's the suits too, frankly. What business does a fish person have?
True.
Yeah.
Full sketch.
Does a fish person have business? He is in a suit, so I would assume
Yeah.
so. Because what?
Agent
Fishy
Bishop,
situation.
you're kind of like looking over the whole thing, and you think you see something moving on the other side. So you're here on the map. So you're on one edge of the room, but you see something moving. It looks like maybe a hand or two climbing up the outside, and they've grabbed hold of the rails. And it's not a normal hand. It's a long hand. It's a long fingered hand with sharp pointy nails that's coming up on the other side. What would you like to do? Would you like to tell your friends about it? Would you like to smack it with your handy dandy tea kettle? Draw your revolver, take a shot at it, give it a
Oh,
push,
I'm
or
sorry,
say
I
hello?
spotted.
Yeah,
I missed that part.
that's okay. That was you.
Can I try pouring hot water on it and see what happens?
Sure. So you're gonna run over and just open the lid and pour it down?
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna
So-
attack a McDonald's style.
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm loving it.
Oh. So just to let you guys know, it's 105 degrees out here in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm right near a window. I have a red background. I'm not sunburnt, but it just the walls in my room are painted red. But I am sweating because it's quite hot outside, and I'm near the window. You pour the water over the top, and everybody hears a scream, a loud scream. Now the pot's not at full boil, but it's certainly close to 200 degrees, and it lets go. No. Thud.
What was that scream?
Got him.
God, who?
Got him. What
What
did the
was
scream
that?
sound like?
There was something crawling up here, and it fell.
I'm gonna
Sound
run
like a
over and look over the
human?
railing.
Okay. You see on the ground the twisted body of one of these fish-like creatures on the ground, landed on its back with a splat. It's not moving. You're pretty certain it's deceased or pining for the fjords.
So It's okay, I'm a federal agent.
Mm.
And that makes this okay?
Government will
panicked.
protect you.
Running around, killing fish people, throwing them off of lighthouses. You know,
I
it's
mean,
fine.
The
Normal
fish
Friday
people-
night.
The fish people could have taken the stairs. They made a decision to get up here the spookiest possible way.
True.
So looking over the edge, you see the reeds part, and you see the two more hunched figures in cloaks walk over to the dead fish person, grab hold of their legs and arms, and like firemen carry them out back into the reeds, into the darkness.
Was the one that fell also wearing a suit?
No, he was wearing clothes though.
Ooh.
He was
Well,
wearing like a set of overalls, like a farmer set of overalls.
Well, at least the
Oh.
you know, the freaky fish people have decency.
Were they always fish people?
Interesting.
What if something made them fish people?
Oh, what if those are the workers of the lighthouse?
Oh God, I'm gonna turn into a fish people.
Did
You know what,
Just back away
Um,
from Virginia.
Virginia, go ahead and give me a sanity roll as that realization kind of struck you.
Ooh,
All right,
thank goodness.
you're holding on. You're not becoming hyper focused on the idea that you might become a fish person. I'm not saying you're not going to not become a fish person, but I'm just saying that you're not
Let's
hyper
not-
focused on it.
Let's
Not
not count the
disturbed about it
negatives in
myself.
that sentence.
did was Cassidy stung by the fish? Do we
He
know?
does, you do see he does have a couple puncture wounds. You also notice that the puncture wound on his chest, as you kind of move away his shirt, he has a bag tied around his neck.
Like a tincture, or
No, it looks like a dice bag.
I'm gonna go find out what that's about.
Okay. You pick it up and it makes this, it sounds like it's a coin purse.
We'll carefully pull it open.
Okay. You see that there's about 20 of those 20 of those gold coins in this purse. And they're, like I said, they're a good sized coin. They're about a good 2 inches, an inch and a half in diameter. So
I wonder if this was a bad business deal. He was up to something, and I don't. He likes to get himself into trouble.
you guys do go back a long way and did do some things that were kind of shady.
Yeah. He's not. He's never been particularly careful.
True.
Well, he's not going to be particularly uncareful anymore. So good on him.
Never upset the fish mafia.
Oh. When the
They
beaver
wear
gives you a
suits,
fish, you
They
take
wear
the fish.
overalls.
Hey, I boiled one of them.
Oh, did I hear you say that you saw more? And do we have more water?
I look up at the rain.
Not boiling.
Mm,
I feel like we're sitting ducks.
Shh.
And
there
I've got
anything-
the vapors.
the paper.
It's out of curiosity. Do the two fish people that dragged the fallen one back into the reeds, were they wearing clothes too?
Yes, they were actually wearing cloaks.
Okay. And
Mm.
were any of these people dressed similarly to the people who were on the boat?
No, that's a
Mm.
lovely stretch, and may use that again sometime. I might flesh that out for the next time I run this,
Incredible.
and I'm gonna name one of them Brian and another one named Burke. So,
Incredible.
Nice. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
but no, they are not the people from the boat. They are not your fellow castaways.
All right.
Should we
there
go
anything
back
else?
down?
I think so. I don't know if there's anything else to investigate up here.
In the meantime, you know, the reason
Should-
why
Can
all
we
of this
relight?
came.
Do we have the things we need up here to relight the lighthouse?
Was just about to ask.
Yep, that's what I was about to say. We need to light this back.
Mechanical
Yeah, I would
repair.
love.
This would be a mechanical repair skill. So I'd like for you guys for all of you to look at it. Now, right now, Virginia, you're having problem focusing. So you're going to, this is going to be hard for you. So if you, at
Thank
the top of
goodness.
your thing, there should be hard.
Mhm.
If you can go ahead and click hard.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
This is 5.
I am useless.
Wow, the person that normally can repair it can't do it tonight, but
Mhm.
Agent Bishop can. So Agent Bishop, yeah, you determine that you've got the components and the items necessary for it, and you could utilize the assistance of one other person to do it, to help. Virginia really can't see and move so well because she's feeling woozy, and you know, we don't want her falling down the stairs or falling off the edge of the lighthouse, at least not yet. I mean, she might turn into a fish person, right?
True.
Not looking good.
And then she's gonna be a flying fish.
Sammy's been around this before. I think I'll have Sammy help me.
Okay. All right. So it'll take you a little bit of time to put the items into place. It'll take you probably 15 minutes to a half an hour, maybe a little bit longer. So you guys get set to you folks get set to put together the beacon again.
Yeah.
All right. So Virginia and Bobby, what are you two doing while they're working on the lighthouse itself?
I think since I'm not feeling so great, I'm just kind of sitting there trying to collect myself. I'm trying to think of a way to snap out of this.
Okay.
I am
Over some
going
hot
to.
water.
I'm gonna put one of the cloaks over Sammy's friend,
Okay.
just as a general sort of, shroud
All right.
thing.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna run back downstairs and barricade the doors to the best of my ability.
Okay. Yay, splitting the party, and one person's going off by themselves.
Oh boy.
So Bobby, you head downstairs, and the first door that you're going to close up, is that going to be the kitchen door?
Yeah.
All right. So you close the door. How are you going
Mhm.
to stop it up?
Um,
It does open inward.
Okay. Well, judging by 1920, so pretty much everything would be cast iron these days. I'm just gonna find the heaviest piece of kitchen equipment that I can find and just drag it in front of the door.
The stove.
Sure.
Ooh.
Go ahead and give me a strength roll.
All right. Strength.
All right. You put your shoulder into it and you slide the stove in front of the door. That's going to be a hell of a move for someone to try to get through it or to reopen the door. So you've effectively blocked off that edge. Good job.
Great. And then trying to find something else heavy to go after the main door.
Okay. So the room directly north of you, that seems to be a library or a sitting room, if you will. You see that there's art, there is a comfy chairs in the study, if you will. There is a couple tables, and there's a roll top writing desk, which is pretty heavy. It's made of solid wood.
I'll probably take that one.
Okay. All right. That does not require a strength check.
Cool.
As you go to move it from away from the wall, you see movement in the window. And you see as lightning hits, because it's bright in here compared to outside.
Mhm.
You see a large eye. Now, I don't mean like large taking up the entire window, but something about a good 5 inches wide, and a fish-like mouth opens up with some teeth and then scurries across the way from the window.
I move faster.
Okay. Hear singing coming from outside. And then actually it's not coming from outside, it's coming from the room across the hallway. It almost sounds as though that it's a record playing. Give my life to the EOD, aya deganaya. The deep ones know what is good for me, aya deganaya. And it kind of continues on that catchy loop over and over and over again. Those are the lyrics that you catch. There are more. Actually, I've got the entire song written out. I'm going to be recording it and actually having it produced later.
Is this a fish people shanty?
It is.
I'm not there. I don't
Yeah.
hear it.
You can hear all about it at the Redacted Report season 2.
Excellent.
Out of curiosity, because I have no idea, being a relatively well-traveled boatsman, would I have heard of the term deep ones before?
Give me a history roll first,
Okay.
because you do not have Cthulhu Mythos.
Right. History. Nope.
Nope.
All right.
You're more worried about the door that's currently creaking open in the hallway.
Yeah. So I hear it. I try to push it out of my mind and finish the job at hand.
Okay. You shove the roll top desk against the door as the door is opening up even wider, and you see a large clawed hand kind of reach to the inside to push open the door.
I'm gonna try and dodge it and keep shoving it, and maybe it'll leave.
Okay. Again, we're gonna need a strength roll to kind of close the door against this creature.
Okay, fingers crossed here.
No. You slip on the water.
Crap.
That's lovely. That's fantastic. You slip on the water and your chin catches the roll top desk, stuns you. Stuns you so much that you've got a little bit of a concussion. And you're kind of spitting up blood right now.
No.
And you take 4 points of damage. Your eye, like you're seeing stars. You're not hearing the song anymore because all you're hearing is just the buzz. As you got a stinger. The door pushes open, and you're looking up, and you see one of these fish people kind of crawling in over the roll top desk, and you're not sure if you're just seeing double, but it looks like there's 4, 5, 6, maybe 8 or 10 of them out front, or maybe you're actually seeing them all of them.
I don't wait to count. I book it back up the stairs.
Okay. All right. Give me a luck roll.
Oh, Lordy. Luck. Where is luck?
Toward the top.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh.
No.
Bye, everybody.
So as you're running, you get to the kitchen door, and because you're effectively wall surfing from your head injury, your foot slips in some of the blood, and you trip going up the stairs into the other room. into the lighthouse room. Behind you, you can kind of hear the crawling and the click and clack of nails on the hardwood floor here.
Kill it with fire.
You have a gun.
Oh yeah, that's right. My hands are full. I'm fixing this thing.
All right.
You had one job.
And you have 6 bullets.
If we're gonna point fingers,
Ooh.
Oh
It
boy.
sinks a claw into the back of your calf,
Oh.
and it does quite a bit of damage. It pierces through the back of your calf as you're kind of pulling away from it. I don't think you have a whole lot of hit
Me?
points.
Not yet. So that's 5 damage
That's 5 damage.
on top of the
Boy.
4. Cool. Cool.
How much do you have left?
6.
You got 6 left. All right, that's not so bad.
6 out of 15. Yay!
Is this making any noise we could potentially hear, or are we just too far away?
Give me a listen roll.
I'm
Everybody give me a listen.
screaming my head off.
Yeah.
Now you are.
I'm just like, I think I hear something, but I'm not sure.
And it's just the rain's too loud.
Yeah. Yeah, Bobby, no listen for you, because
Yeah.
you can't hear yourself.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Agent Bishop and Sammy don't hear it, but wait a second. Virginia, you hear screaming down below. It sounds like Bobby.
Yep, you're muted.
Hi, guys. Somebody's screaming. Somebody's in trouble. Guys, are you
They're
here? Am I still feeling woozy?
You're feeling a little bit better.
Oh, excellent. Can I get
Your
to my
vision your
feet?
vision's getting a little bit better. You're getting I would probably hang on to something while you're doing stuff while standing.
Okay. Guys, somebody's in trouble.
So Bishop and Sammy there, that's what the Virginia's saying, somebody's in trouble while you guys are working. You guys
Yep.
gonna stop with the lighthouse repair?
Can one of us keep going and the other check it out?
Sure. Who's gonna do what?
Maybe I'll go check it out because you rolled the good repair roll.
Sure. All right, say Sammy, go see what's happening.
Bring the gun.
Do you want my gun?
You
Yes!
know what? That's not the worst idea.
Right. I hand you the
It's
gun.
in the bone.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna scuttle down the stairs with the gun.
All right. So as you're heading down the stairs, when you get to the open area past the repair area or the maintenance room, you see Bobby crawling toward the stairs, and you see that there are 4 of these fish creatures dressed in fisherman kind of wear, like crawling toward him, or not really crawling, but walking toward him. And one of them has a hand that's all bloodied.
I'm probably gonna be first like, oh my god, Bobby, are you okay? And then
No.
stupid questions. And obvious answers. And then I'm gonna probably fumble with the gun because I imagine it's been a while since Sammy's used one. And just aim for the closest one with the bloody hand. And hope for the best.
All right, give me a second here. I'm
Okay.
going to I'm going to add the gun to your character sheet.
Okay.
I should be able to. All right. If you go to, actually, I think I've already got it set for you. If you go to the combat tab, I think I might have changed it on your sheet. You see where it says 38 revolver?
Oh, yes. Okay.
Go ahead and click on 38 revolver for me. All right. So you fire and you miss. And the fish people look up at you. That's one shot. And Bobby, you're gonna you're trying to run away. No more fighting these things off.
I mean, if I'm standing, I'm certainly
Yeah,
take a
get your
swing, but trying to come back.
Okay. Are you trying to engage them in combat, or are you trying to disengage and get yourself to someplace safe?
I think disengage would be a smarter move.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a dodge roll. Should be left-hand side.
Yeah.
Left hand. All right, there we go. All right. So that's not necessarily a failure. Reason why it's not necessarily a failure, because it depends on how well the other party rolls.
Okay.
Because it's almost an opposed check, if you will.
Mhm.
Where did he go? Give me the character sheet. There's my character sheet. Yay. All right. So it takes another swing at you, and you're able to dodge, and kind of like you're kicking and pushing and working your way back up the stairs. And you're free for this moment, that you're not being skewered by this guy, as there's the four of them are coming into the room. Sammy, you want to try popping off another shot?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody else, you hear a gunshot.
I kind of yell over my shoulder. We only have 6 bullets.
Not anymore.
Did you get him at least?
No.
Darn.
Don't close your eyes when you shoot.
Squeeze the trigger. Don't pull it. Go ahead and give me another firearms roll if you want to shoot again.
Yeah. Damn.
So you catch the one that's. Which one are you aiming at? Are you aiming at the one that's closest to Bobby?
Yeah, the one that's there, the one that had got Bobby in the leg and was
right.
closest.
So you catch him, and he kind of spins a little bit and moves to the side. You're not sure if maybe you winged him or whatnot, but he seems to have stopped his advance. Bobby, still climbing back up?
Yeah, and if I end up passing Sammy on the way, I say, like, get up here.
Yeah, my plan is to I just want to make sure that Bobby can go up the stairs. So I was trying to just follow Bobby backwards and just try to keep them away from us while we go up. Yeah.
All right. So Bobby's able to get up to you, and the other ones are starting to climb up, and they're all chanting "Aya Dagon Aya, Aya Dagon Aya," and it's creepy because their voices are kind of in unison, but just only slightly overlapped. So it all sounds almost like one voice, but just slightly mixed wrong. Sammy, would you like to fire again?
If we're not in immediate danger right now, I would prefer to wait.
Define immediate. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound snarky or mean, but it was kind of like you've got.
Well, it's a little bit about distance, right? Like if one of them can reach out and attack me right now, then yes, I will take another shot. But if not, I will wait until we've gone up the stairs a little bit, because we've got 4 bullets left and not a great track record. So
Okay. So Bobby and Sammy are able to make it up into that room. There is not a door to close it off. but you can possibly put some stuff over the top. I mean, you're pretty good at barricading things. The only problem is the piece to barricade is the giant lens, the giant glass lens that's needed to repair the lighthouse.
Also, we already know they can climb up the outside too, so.
Yep.
Well,
Great. Just jinxed us.
when you spend time on a ship, you get resourceful, and we have 2 bodies up here too.
Oh, yeah.
So
We throw in a
sorry
box.
about your friend. They weren't using it.
Yeah, listen. He got us into this mess. He could help get us out.
All right. So what are we going
Look
to
where your
use to
head's at.
clog up the stairwell? Are we going to clog up the
Bodies.
stairwell? Just the bodies? Okay.
Yes.
So we're gonna start with the bodies. Go from there.
A fish corpse and a lighthouse keeper corpse.
Okay. Virginia, your eyes clear up right at that moment in time, and you still feel a little ill, but it's not going to impact your balance or you mechanically at the moment.
Okay, I'll get to my feet and I will make sure I have a nice grip on my chef's knife.
Okay.
Do I catch my reflection in the glass at all? There's lightning happening, you know.
Yeah, you look like a drowned rat.
Okay, fine. That's fine. I can handle that. But no gills and touch my face.
Nope.
Okay,
Gills
good.
are no gills
Excellent.
yet.
Okay.
You seem to be okay.
Okay, excellent.
Is the old lighthouse lens around anywhere, or just the new one?
The old one has been shattered.
Okay.
All right. So you begin to stuff the bodies in the way, and you're just piling the bodies onto the staircase itself.
Like almost, I presume that there's a railing and almost trying to like a weird cat door, like
Okay.
to wedge them in there.
All right. Yeah.
They can climb
sure.
up walls, but they can't go over bodies.
It'll slow them
That's
down.
fine.
This is not the time for discussion.
So you're stuffing these 2 in there. Already lost his projectile, so he's not going to poke you at all with that other body. All right. You're able to get one of them in, and at that point, at that moment when you're able to get one of the bodies stuffed in there, the one that skewered you the first time has reached up to that point. So
Okay.
I think now would be considered the immediate danger.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Here we go. Oh my god. I'm just gonna give the gun. I'm just gonna take that shot and then give the gun back.
You need about 5 more minutes, Bishop, to
Oh my
to
god.
get the light back on.
All right. I've almost
But-
got it, guys.
Okay.
I just
Who are you giving the gun to?
Stall 'em
Sammy?
a little
I
longer.
was planning on giving it back to Agent Bishop. Like this is not working.
He's not using it right now. Use it anyway.
Virginia, are you good with the gun?
I have no idea. I don't think I've ever held a gun. I'll try anything twice, but I got this here knife. I'm just gonna go out in front of me if they get close to me.
Fish kebabs.
Right.
I can't add you to your character sheet because I don't know where your character sheet went. Hang on. Let me see here. That's us.
Give me the gun.
Who's saying that?
Oh, me.
Okay.
Give me the gun. I will shoot it.
Oh, it's not populating for me. So it would be a brawl roll if you want to go up and try to stab at this thing.
Okay.
Just close your eyes, start screaming, and just
Hack and slash.
Yeah.
Brawl. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Excellent. And damage in the chat. Can you write /roll space 1d4 plus 2. All right.
Is that 5 points of fillet damage?
That is 5 points of filleting damage. Yes.
Excellent.
So we have a near filet of fish.
Give me that
Ooh.
fish.
How hardy are these fish? Did it
Um,
just piss them off?
no, actually, you when you cut him, he starts to he slides back and pitches over the inside of the stairs, and thud. There's 3 more coming up.
I'm just going to keep flailing with my knife.
Okay. Well, you should stop because there's nobody there right in front of you at this moment in time, but you're still
Fair enough.
go away.
Get you're
Who's frightened?
excited.
Run
Calm
away.
down.
She's trying to intimidate the next 3.
By the way, is it possible that if we get this light fixed, that they don't like light? Because it's
That's
been
a
really
good-
So
That's a
It's
really
really
good
dark.
question.
That's kind of what we're hoping.
All right.
And if not, we're dead anyway. So who cares?
So there's none right there. We have a second. Can anybody help
yeah.
Damn.
repair? Is that a thing?
Sammy.
My
So Sammy, Bobby, or Virginia, who wants to go help Agent Bishop with this? It's going to be a
Happy
mechanical
helping
repair roll.
Nobody stand up all at once. Just
Well, right now I'm feeling like just a total badass, so it might
I'll-
be me.
I mean, I'll help. I should be good at this.
So
Yeah.
go ahead, give me a mechanical repair
Yeah.
there.
except he hasn't had much luck with the roll.
No.
No, I haven't.
So nice part is that you didn't critically fumble, so you're not getting in the way, but you are assisting. All right, so it's coming along pretty well. One of them gets up close. So hey, the 2 people with the weapons are
All right.
right there on the edge. 2 of the 2 bodies have blocked off the way. They certainly can climb over, but it'll act as a barrier, if you will. And one of them gets close enough that he's about to climb over, because you guys, I take it that you guys are a few steps up from the barricade, and
I
then
think so.
the body barricade. You sick weirdos. And as it comes closer, maybe Virginia runs down, stabs it, and then would run back, or Sammy would shoot it. That's my kind of mental image of the scene.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm totally flailing with a knife.
Who's going to? Are you both going to attack at this one that's come up?
Sure.
All right, Sammy, go ahead and give me a firearm roll.
Oh my God.
So that's a critical fail.
Yeah.
Like the 100. So you fire the gun, and the kickback, you're just not used to it, and it bounces out of your hand
Uh-oh.
and goes tink, 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 and lands on the ground on the bottom of the
Oh my
lighthouse.
God, Agent Bishop, I'm so sorry.
You better go get it.
Great. Now we
Okay.
have armed fish
Go
people.
past the fishmen? Absolutely not.
All right.
I still got my pan though, so it's fine.
Yeah, you got your pan up there. All right, so Virginia, you gonna go try stabbing this guy again?
It's up to me. I'm going to hack and slash.
All right,
Oh
There's a
no.
lot of
Okay.
broken glass around.
Oh.
you could throw stuff at them, like the pieces of broken glass aren't necessarily tiny. They're pretty large. This isn't like tempered safety glass. There's tools that you could throw down as well.
Don't throw any tools I'm using.
Here, let's
That
start
would
with
be
the
a-
broken glass.
So you claw, you flay at it, and it's clawing back at you, but you're able to keep distance. It hasn't tried to climb over just yet.
Excellent.
With that, Bobby and Agent Bishop have put the final piece together, and it's ready to be lit. How are you going to light it? It's not electric.
I mean, I could fire my gun at the. Oh no.
No.
I'm so sorry.
There's got to be some kind of tool around here they use for that purpose.
Give me a luck roll.
Do they have?
Oh, actually, no, this one is electric. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, you're able to crank it up and get it started, and the light comes on. I need both Agent Bishop and Bobby to make a luck roll as it starts to turn slowly and the light kicks on. All right, Bobby, you're blinded for a moment.
That checks out.
Like, shit, I just looked into it.
I'm trying to find luck.
Toward the top,
Upright.
upper right.
Oh, sorry, I was hidden.
Oof.
Man.
You're also blinded.
Blinded by the light.
It's hooked up like a deuce.
Is
In the
this
middle of
where
the
you
night.
plug it? Oh my god!
Yep. What's this button do? All right.
Maybe
So
I'm walking out of a theater during the day vibes.
Oh, yeah. You two are currently effectively stunned, and you can't see anything as you're looking into, a megawatt light bulb, if you will. It's really bright. It's so bright that you barely make out the 4 sets of hands coming up off of the balcony. All right, so down in the stairwell.
Okay.
Just like that you threw that at us.
What? I don't know. What you're
Just like that.
Yeah.
I just like that. Yeah.
Some hands. Anyway.
Back in the stairwell, the creature grabs hold of the human body of Cassidy and just tears it from the stairs and drops it off the edge, but gently takes the fish person out of the spot in a caring manner and passes him down to his friend below. And they pass it down to the third one, and that third one carries it down. The barricade's gone.
Okay.
And he's coming. And
there's only the one fish person in the stairs near us now?
Two.
Okay.
Two. One is walking back down with the body of his dead compatriot.
Okay.
The guy with the tie.
Yeah.
Culture is respectful of the dead. Huh.
Or respectful of their dead.
Yeah, that's true. Not ours. Theirs.
So, Sammy and Virginia, what are you guys going to do?
So they were singing words before.
Mm-hmm.
Could we understand the words?
Aya, Dagan, Aya.
Okay, I'd say that's no. I will take that as a no.
What if you sing it back to him?
Oh, okay. I'll sing it back. I Dagan,
I'm infecting so many people with this song.
Hey, y'all, please don't kill us. Dagan,
It stops and regards you, like it turns his head and says something to you, but you're not entirely sure what it says. Yeah.
Okay.
Sing it again.
Okay. Hey, we come in peace. Dagan,
He turns and looks back at the one following him, and they seem to communicate a little bit and take a step back and start to walk backward down the stairs, keeping their eyes on you. Their posture is still very tense. Give me a psychology roll.
All of us, or
Those that could see it. So,
Nice.
wow.
Well,
Speak to fish people. We're
Wow.
having a Tarmac and Gelada Tanagra moment right now. This is what's happening.
So you've rattled them. You don't think that they fear you, but you've definitely confused them, and they're backing off.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and say this to my group. Hey guys, sing along. They seem to really be affected by it.
And the two blind ones are like, "Ah."
You don't need to see, just sing.
weren't there some hands on the balcony though?
Up. Oh.
He
you gonna-
says while blinded.
We don't know because we didn't see them, I don't think.
No, you did not. But those up top, Agent Bishop and Bobby, what are you guys gonna do up here?
I painfully sing the song
Okay.
as I'm blinded.
All right.
Same as I kind of look out and try and focus on maybe I saw something and also sing.
All right. Looking out and singing and saying that, they start your vision is coming back a little bit slowly. You got a big gigantic red spot in your vision. But right there in the vision, you do see that there are four of these fish people are about to climb over completely, and they've stopped with your singing, and they seem to crawl back down.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Oh.
just
Is the record player still playing?
You can hear it very, very faintly downstairs.
let's go forward down the stairs, sing chanting this. I think maybe.
I think we need to gather around the record player and have a sing.
Yeah.
Can somebody hold my hand?
Yeah.
I can't quite see anything.
Let's go get your gun. I'm so sorry.
And we just need to keep singing. Hey, I'm actually a vegetarian. I die, you take it, yeah.
I'm not a pescatarian. So you guys make your way down then singing?
Yes.
All right. They're backing off from each of you downstairs, and you see that there's about 12 of them in the hallway.
So many.
Sing louder.
Done.
Do harmonies. Sing it in a round. Do all the tricks. It's time. It's time to perform.
Do the Celine Dion.
Yeah.
So you can hear it faintly coming from the bedroom to the left as you're walking out. It would be on the left-hand side. And they're backing up and keeping about 10, 15 feet away from you.
I think if we go in this room, we will have almost like a dome of sonic protection, maybe. I don't know. I'm reaching here.
You are reaching, but that's okay.
Because I can't sing this song forever.
All right. So let's see how powerful this works. I would like everybody to roll their power. If half of you succeed, they stay away. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Sorry.
You just don't put enough into it. You know what though? Virginia is projecting. She's reaching, she's turned on amphitheater voice. And I've got a weird feedback coming through, and that's kind of creepy at weird times. There it is again. Is that you? Maybe. But that's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with creepy weird, especially playing Call of
It's
Cthulhu.
the electric power buzzing.
Yeah. Yeah. Bzz. Everybody heard it though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
No.
I hope it comes across in the Twitch so other people can enjoy the weirdness too.
Excellent.
Um, you guys didn't fail horribly, but Virginia is kind of keeping it going.
Okay, guys, quit trying harmonies. Let's just all sing it together in unison.
The fish people start to sing with you.
Oh.
And you notice that this room starts to smell a little bit different. I want I want Sammy, Agent Bishop, and Bobby to roll a spot hidden. Bobby, you're still dealing with a concussion. You're not seeing.
Yeah.
It's rough.
It's a concussion. I'm bleeding out of my leg. I looked into a spotlight. It's fine.
Yeah, this is a wonderful night. Sammy, you're a bit freaked out by all this going on. Agent Bishop, you notice that her voice has changed just a little bit, and it looks like her eyes have grown a bit wider. They've taken on a bit of a yellow tinge to them. Her nose seems to be pulling back a little bit, almost as though that she's turning into a fish person. Are you checking for pit smell?
I'm checking for fishy smell.
Yeah. No, you don't smell fish.
Okay.
You smell mutton. Like a meat smell.
Not gonna lie, my first thought was grabbing that frying pan and just hitting her over the head. I'm not going to.
Hey
Okay.
guys, do I look different?
Sammy and Bobby, come here. I gotta tell you something. I think Virginia might be turning into, one of them.
Oh boy.
I take a look at
Them.
Virginia.
Yeah, just nervously looking back and forth between Virginia and the other fish people.
Yeah, you're noticing a resemblance.
Ah,
Don't everybody look at once.
Too late.
Right now.
Do I notice this about myself? Any
When-
mirrors in the
Busy
room?
singing.
When they bring it to your attention, you look over and you see something is wrong. Give me a sanity check as you notice that you're something is changing. Yeah. As you lose 5 points of sanity. Now it's not that you would this is not right. This is you're near breaking. I think you might have stopped. You definitely stopped singing.
So what should we do?
are the fish people still singing along with the record, or
No, they stopped. And I presume, are you guys going to close the door? I presume you closed the door when you guys went into that
Yeah.
bedroom.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a bunk room itself.
there's a window?
There's 2 windows.
Does
We
Virginia
should
still
go
have
out
the knife?
window.
Yes, Virginia still has the knife.
We would like to relieve Virginia of the knife.
I need my knife.
Do you though? It's just us in here.
I think you might be growing pokey things. I don't know that you need the knife.
Is the radio still playing?
The radio is still playing. Agent Bishop, you see on one of the beds at the base, there is a foot locker that says Turner. Turner is the name of your contact that was undercover here on the island.
I'm going to check out that footlocker.
Okay. You pop it open and you see that there's a bunch of clothes, but on top of it, there is a moleskin pocket-sized notebook, a gold coin, and also with that, there are 6 loose bullets just sitting there. Oh, you don't have your revolver.
I glare at Sammy.
I meant to pick it up on the way like down, but I completely forgot because the fish people were happening.
It's okay.
Is it? Is it okay?
Fish people sing along.
Yeah.
Can I rummage through it? Because I see things on top. Am I
Yeah.
rummaging?
Extra clothes. There's linen. There's brass knuckles here. But there is his notebook. But that's really it.
All right. I just saw a
Kitty
tail.
tail. Yeah.
She says that's
It's like a
not fish
periscope.
people. Hey, Alice.
Well, you are turning into a fish person. That makes sense.
This
Yeah.
is true.
Time for
So
taste test.
I'm gonna read through the journal.
Okay. So what's everybody else doing?
I'm listening to the song and seeing if there's anything that I recognize other than the refrain that we already know.
And I'm checking out, if I can see anything out the windows or if I'm hearing anything by the door, any movement.
So we've all ignored Virginia.
Mhm.
Interesting.
So that's the notebook. There are notes. If you scroll down, it says what the writing is. If you can't make it out in the handwriting,
Oh.
though that one's pretty clear, luckily. And you hear a tapping at the window. Virginia, you hear, "Come now, time to come home." Nobody else hears that.
Didn't look too good for the other fish people. I am very tempted to go with them. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this fishy situation other than just say, hey, this is my new family. I'm fish people now.
Yeah.
God.
So what do you guys think about that notebook? Does it help at all? Is it useless right now at this point, or?
Bigger than just bootleg moonshine. We don't know who Smith is,
Do they?
right?
So are they frogs and not fish people?
Not sure.
This almost
Sounds like they're not sure either.
Yeah. This almost looks like what exactly happened to us.
Right. Almost like it's a lure.
Mhm.
Right. Or it's like the story that's already written.
There's a bit of a buzz, like the buzz of the electricity, and then there's no more buzz as it goes dark. Only lightning outside and rain.
Means the radio is not working.
No more radio, no more song. And you hear tap, tap, tap on the window to the north. Come now, daughter. You can come on outside. We'll keep you safe.
Only Virginia hears that, right?
Yes. The storm is intensifying. And it's dark. It's dark in here. You hear the door handle kind of jiggle as though someone's testing it.
I'm gonna put my back up against the door and
Raise
just
the
kind of,
pad.
yeah. And I'll put my legs like against the opposite bedpost if I can reach it for some leverage.
Okay.
What if we put the bed against the door?
Yes.
Great. We've got 3 beds, we can stack them somehow.
We might.
You
I
stack-
will hold it. The 2 of you move to stack because
Okay.
I'm not letting go of this. Virginia,
I'm
Virginia,
here.
you gonna help too?
Yeah, I'm helping.
Don't sound too enthusiastic about it.
Okay. Yeah, because you're.
Sorry, I'm having an existential crisis. I'm turning into fish people.
Well, let's not turn into dead people first,
Okay,
okay?
fine.
Yeah.
So
Barricade the
We-
door. Barricade.
So you push the bed up against the door, and the door pushes open just a tiny bit, but it doesn't but the bed stops it.
Mhm.
You hear more clawing at the window and tapping. And then it stops.
I have a feeling some picture's gonna come up.
The storm
Okay.
gets stronger. And the window shatters. It looks as though that there's a stone rolls in. And on it, there's a letter. Like taped, like not taped to it, but it's wrapped around it.
Right.
And there's a circle with an eye and a triangle and tentacles on it.
It's that symbol on the coin, right?
Yep.
Do they want their coin back?
Hey guys, they keep asking me to come with them.
how?
I think they want more than their coin.
How are they asking you? We didn't hear anything.
Fish telepathy or something. I'm hearing something in my brain. They're telling me to come with them. They're calling me daughter, like they know me.
Can you talk back to them? Like ask them what they want.
I can try. I've just been singing this weird nonsense song to them.
I'm turning down the
Oh,
storm so I can hear a little bit better.
sure. Oh gosh. So we've been singing this nonsense song to them. I guess I can think in my brain. Hey guys, I think you got the wrong person.
Roll your power.
I'm somebody else's daughter. I am wrong.
It hurts, like your brain because you're trying to think out loud, right? You're trying to project your thoughts, and it causes you some discomfort, almost like the beginning of a migraine. And you can go on your way. Just give us back what's ours.
Okay, I'm just going to think some more. What's yours? What are you talking about?
I think you know.
Just gonna chuck the coin out the window.
I think that's a little codependent. I can't read minds. I'm going to need you to tell me. This is not a healthy relationship.
While you're literally reading minds.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And you're saying that out loud, and the three of them are looking at you kind of wide-eyed. You guys notice that her features are softening. The fish features are kind of going away as soon as that coin breaches the plane of the house. Because Sammy chucked the coin out the window.
Didn't we have a second coin?
There's
Got
a
like
whole,
a dozen coins.
there's 20
Oh, that's
coins,
right.
but they're
Oh.
upstairs. You didn't grab them, did you?
I don't think so. No, I think I just opened the pouch
Yeah.
to see. So they're, well, aren't they attached to Cassidy's neck? So at the bottom of the,
Oh,
But technically, we did give it to him. We just threw it at him.
and they discarded that, not us.
Yeah, true. True.
okay. I'm gonna think, hey guys, what you want is on the other body. Look for a pouch around the dude's neck. Take your coin and go.
There's a weird silence in your minds. Almost as though that the internet's been shut off. And the storm begins to die down. And you hear faintly farther away from the house, Aya dig an aya, Aya dig an aya. And you don't hear or see any of the fish people around the house. Or at least at the windows where you're at.
Well, that's an improvement.
Are the lights still out?
Yeah, the lights are still out.
Sammy, go out and get the gun.
Sammy, get my gun.
I can't, there's a bed in the way.
Oh, here, let me move that for you.
All right.
I
you
think.
Okay.
Sorry, I was gonna say, I think they're gone.
I'm
You
not
wanna-
checking first.
Yeah, then they'll go out and check. It's fine. They're not thrilled about it, but they'll do it.
Okay.
Pull the bed away.
All right, Sammy, you open up the door,
Mhm.
look both ways as proper way to cross the street.
Yep.
You step on out and you head toward the lighthouse proper itself to go grab the gun. It's gone.
Cool.
You don't
Is
see any.
Cassie's body down here?
Yes.
Does the
Is the
back still
pouch
around
on
his
it?
neck?
Nope.
Cool. Coins are gone. And also you're gone. Sorry.
Hey, there's a lot of paperwork when I get back to the bureau.
I think we need to write a note in that journal. Don't take any weird coins.
Yeah.
It's not going to turn out well.
The light outside, darkness seems to be falling as light is beginning to rise as it's already dawn. You're not entirely sure where the time had gone, but it's morning. And looking outside the window, you do not see any more of those fish people.
Gone.
The seas have calmed. The sun is shining. The storm is gone. Virginia, you look normal.
Excellent.
You don't feel fishy.
We need to get the heck out of here.
Yeah, let's go get
Yeah, we do.
Let's go find a boat and row back. I don't want to wait for someone to come get us.
Mm-mm.
The journal said there are boat parts on the other side of the island.
You should draw that symbol in the notebook and basically say, stay away from this.
That's a good idea.
So you guys head to the south dock after this, because we're wrapping up here.
Mhm.
You head to the south dock and there is a rowboat there. But also you see a small passenger boat making its way, actually, excuse me, a passenger ship making its way toward this dock. It looks like it's a local authorities outside Rockport. It's one of their the boats that they've commissioned, as it's a larger fishing boat, and you see that there is a police officer and a naval person standing at the bow, and you see the captain of the Essex also there as well, and your rescue boat is here. So that's where we're going to end it for tonight. So this was the Lightless Beacon, a Call of Cthulhu little one-shot type of story thing. I hope you guys had fun.
That was
Absolutely.
awesome.
That's great. Yeah.
Pretty great.
I love that.
I'm gonna say Bobby Gordon is gonna move over to Gloucester and kill as many goddamn fish as I can.
I can't believe we all lived.
Yeah.
It wasn't for lack of trying.
My last group, they went, it went in a different direction, and we're gonna say that they didn't make it.
Oh.
We ended with them being basically corralled upstairs and not making it out of the top of the lighthouse with the whole horde of fish people coming up. So
Oh, wow.
I had a lot of fun. You guys added a lot of cool stuff to the game.
Thank you.
In Call of Cthulhu, one thing in horror games, one thing you want to kind of keep track of is you want to keep track of ambiance and environment. Moments of silence, weird silence. Toward the end, I tried to bring that up, especially by killing the map, making it dark so you couldn't see. Now, you're probably going to be working with your clients face to face, and so depending on people's comfort level, if you decide to do a horror game, you can, lower the lights or kill the lights or use sound effects. There are tons of apps out there for different kinds of sound effects to add immersion into it. And it's not just for horror games. Sound effects for marketplaces and, medieval and fantasy games, there's tons of sound effects there. So you want to try to encapsulate all senses, talk about the smells. I tried to do that a little bit here in this scenario, but we had a little bit more, we had some focus on some other things, but try to capture and explain all of the smells, the sights, the sounds, the touches, the feelings of everything that they come up against. And keep in mind that smell is one of the strongest memory triggers for folks. So if you're trying to help, a character unmask or talk about their background, have them talk, bring up a memory smell. Maybe it's mom's apple pie or something like that. And that could possibly be used, with your folks that you're with your clients. Because the idea is that we want to turn this into, therapy and learn more and communicate and open stuff up. So, I mean, that's one way. If they can do it through their players or through their characters, the players might do it as well. So, did you guys have any questions?
I don't think I have any right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you hang around the Discord?
I do hang around the Discord.
Okay.
I have Discord open usually all the time. I don't post a lot into it simply because I've been lately, because I'm actually busy in another Discord quite a bit. But I'm always open to, chats if you guys want to reach out, want to talk about, the RPG. That's normally where I hang out because I don't know anything about anime. Video games, I'm slacking horribly on video games just because I don't have time. But yeah, I usually peek in the RPGs, and if you want to ask anything, I can see your cohort, so I can always chat in there.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure getting with you guys tonight,
Yeah,
and
that was a blast.
I'm glad you
Yeah, thank you.
enjoyed it. If you have any questions, always hit me up, and I think we are at our time. Is that right, Mr. Timekeeper? All right. Well, good times. You guys have a good and safe weekend, and I look forward to talking with you. And good luck in the rest of the program.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.